Welcome, families. Welcome to Building STEM in the Foundation and Toddlers, ages 12 to 24 months. My name is Shawanda Jackson King, and I am with Tico Do's Learning Place. In this presentation, I will explain how our program supports your toddlers' cognitive and language development through STEM. That is science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Now, you'll see how everyday play builds early thinking and communication skills. You may be asking, what is STEM? Okay, STEM is about hands-on explorations. Okay, for toddlers, it's not formal experiments. Okay, it's when your toddler drop a toy in the water, or stack blocks, or scribble with crayons. These are early forms of scientific inquiry and engineering thinking. Okay, so normally it's when you think of STEM, you think about building robots and everything. That's as you get older. But with toddlers, it really is them stacking the blocks and knocking them down, scribbling with crayons. That's what we are doing. STEM encourages exploration and problem solving, and it promotes early curiosity and creativity. And what is cognitive development? Because STEM very much so helps the cognitive development. Cognitive development is how toddlers learn to think and make sense of the world, including memory, problem solving, and understanding how things work. Cognitive is how children think, learn, and remember. They have problem solving and cause, which affect understanding, and the foundation for later academic learning. The key cognitive milestones for 12 to 24 months. Between 12 and 24 months, toddlers' thinking explodes. Pretend play, experimenting with objects, and object permanence show growing curiosity and memory. And that's from the CDC. Cognitive milestone begins with pretending, like feeding dolls or driving a car, talking on a cell phone. It explores cause and effect, like pushes, drops, and opening things. Understands object permanence, matches shapes and simple colors, and repeats actions to learn. Why focus on cognitive growth? Well, it encourages curiosity and helps toddlers become confident learners who persist with challenges. So it basically builds early problem solving skills and supports independence and confidence. Curriculum changes for cognitive support. We will add natural materials like shells and pine cones, puzzles and stackers, and provide time for repeated trials to foster curiosity and persistence. So, and also like sensory bins with real materials. Okay, rotate open-ended toys and puzzles, and we will allow repetition and free exploration in our classroom. Now, let's talk about language development and what language development is. Language development includes receptive, which is understanding, and expressive, which is speaking language. For toddlers, babbling, first words, and two-word phrases, which you can see from 0 to 3 of 2023. So, what is language development? It is understanding and using words, includes gestures, sounds, and speech, and it builds connection and communication. Our key language milestones for this age group is where the vocabulary grows rapidly. Many toddlers progress to two-word phrases by 24 months, and gestures remain key for communication. They understand simple direction, like one-step direction, sometimes up to two-step directions. They can use 10 to 50 words and imitates new sounds, points and gestures to communicate, and names familiar people and objects. So why focus on language growth? Language, we focus on it because it builds thinking and social skills. It supports later literacy. Talking and reading with toddlers support brain development and bonding. Rich language input strengthens pathways, and that's coming from Hart and Risley of 1995. Now, curriculum changes for language support. We will expand the book area with sturdy picture books using songs, rhymes for rhythm and vocabulary, and model back and forth exchanges. So, our daily interactive read out louds. We will read to the children daily. We will incorporate songs and finger plays with repetition and encourage turn taking conversations. So we will not be talking at your children. We will be talking with the children. Now, families can support STEM at home by building towers, scooping pores, create art with natural materials. Ask your child open and ended questions like, what do you think will happen if we put 2 more blocks on the tower? Or so those are ways that you can help every day with STEM at home. Thank you, and visit our classroom to see the learning in action. We have an open door policy, and watch for new STEM activities because we will be sending out things that you guys can do. Thank you for watching, and we enjoy this presentation, and visit and see how your children explore, create, and learn every day through STEM. Thank you and have a great day.